Good morning and welcome to my channel. Crispy here, Crispy's Kiwi Adventures. So don't forget to subscribe, comment and like as you pop in and watch this video, and hopefully you'll enjoy the content. Alrighty, so working on the old girl again. Today we are going to look at the drawer system. Now, I built the drawer system in this quite a while ago when I first got it, and it's in dire need of a makeover. At the moment it's just two drawers and I just throw everything in there, and it gets a bit messy and it's annoying because you've got to dig and rummage around and get things out of there. So I am going to rearrange those drawers and I'll flip you around, we'll have a look at them and I'll give you an idea of what I have in mind. Is it harebrained? Let's flip around and we'll have a look. Okay guys, so there's the drawer system that I have set up at the moment, and it's basically, I have one drawer here, it's just a short drawer, purely on the fact that I still have retained this one seat, as we do, there is 6 of us traveling in the car. So I have this drawer. I'm not really going to do anything to this one today, other than maybe rearrange a few bits and pieces. This big drawer here is the main culprit today, as this has everything in it. Now, as you can see, it's jammed full of bits and pieces. And the main one that I want to rearrange is this, my cooker. So at the moment, if I want the cooker, I've got to take everything out, grab the cooker, fry pans are underneath it, and it's just annoying. And again, I've got to go digging and hunting for things. What I want to do here, and this is a little bit out there, but I basically want to build something here that's going to house my cooker in it and will swing out to the side here. Okay, so it'll swing out, come around out to here, and yeah, actually house the cooker. So at the moment, it's a double burner, LPG, works really well. It works a lot better than the smaller cookers. Get a much better flame, and of course, as you can see, needs a clean, but I like cooking on a skillet as well, so I need a bit more heat with the skillet, and these are sweet. But I want more room in here for bits and pieces and not have it so cluttered, and have this on a swing out mount. I have an idea already, and I have been feverishly beavering away, and I have actually made something up already. So yeah, I figured it was a lot of nutting out, a lot of harebraining, so let's flick over to that. I have left out all the cutting and the construction of it purely on the fact that, yeah, it took me all day to build and I don't want to bore you guys with a 3-hour long video. So let's flip over and we'll have a look at what I've made. And there we have it. Ta-da! This is what took me all blooming afternoon to figure out and build. Yes, my cooker. Doesn't look like much at the moment, but we lift that, we lift that, and as you can see, there's a wee bit of magnet on the aluminium there. Lift that, and voila, there's my cooker with wind guards. So basically, yeah, I've just built a frame, and you're all saying it's wood, bro, on a cooker. Hopefully there's enough clearance around the rings that they won't get too hot and I won't burn the thing down. But yeah, it's a prototype, we'll see how it goes. If it does heat up, I will get it folded and fabricated out of a little bit more of aluminium. It's just aluminium to be fabricated up is extremely expensive. So at this stage, this is more of a prototype and we'll see how it works. That might be okay. I will paint it up and make it look a bit prettier, but there we go. So that will now go onto here, and it's going to go in this little front corner here. So I've got to notch out this drawer, and on the side of it there's a hinge. So this hinge there, I've got to put a piece of timber across there. It's going to hinge to that, and then the whole thing is going to fold out to the side, in theory. There's a wee bit of weight there, but we'll see how it all goes. So this process of the video, I am going to empty this drawer, and we're going to cut this down and yeah, mount this bad boy and see how we go. Alrighty, let's get into it. Okay, here we go. Done and dust. Well, nearly done. It still needs a coat of paint. I run out of that. Pretty good like that. But look, it works. I can even do it one-handed. So there we go, and then I've got a wee, just a wee leg. Fits on up and under there, just as a stabiliser. And I've also got a wire for the cable, for the pipe. I've got a wee clip under there that'll hold it up in there, and another wee clip, just undo those, pull that down. We'll undo this one here. Pull it out of there. Pop it out of that one. And then you can have your gas bottle down there. Pipe's well out of the way of the burners. And she's pretty stable. You can even get two really grubby pans on it. So there you go, guys. Job done. So all I got to really do is just give the face a bit of a paint, just so it looks nice when it's in the drawer. And yeah, sort the drawers out. So I can compartmentise everything a little bit better now. Everything will have its own little space. Cutlery and bits and pieces in there, so I'll show you a bit of a picture of it after it's done. But next on the list now, from there, and the reason why I've sort of done this and made the cooker out here is because now what I'm going to do is I've got some aluminium in the garage, and I'm going to take the wool and the carpet and this grubby mess off the tailgate. I'm going to change that with a piece of aluminium. Then I'm going to have another couple of our pieces that will swing out, fold up, and I'll have a bench space along here. So yeah, we'll get onto that now, and hopefully this video won't get too long. But how cool is that, guys? Alrighty guys, next, tailgate. We're going to pull this piece of carpet off, this piece here. We're going to completely replace that with a big piece of 3mm aluminium. I'll round the edges, cut that. And then on top of that is going to be pivoting in this corner here somewhere, a swing out bench top. Yeah, so without further ado, we'll get onto that one. Yeah. Right, so we've pulled this piece off, so we don't need that anymore, although I will hold on to it. And now what I've done is I've just traced the curve off that old carpet piece. We'll cut that and then basically screw it down. Alrighty. Beautiful, look at that. So this will be much easier to clean, cock off, work off than that carpet. Won't absorb all the icky, yucky blood and stuff from plucking possums and cutting up meat. So it'll be cool. Excellent. So you're probably wondering what this little threaded rod's for. The plot thickens, eh? Right, I'll get my next piece ready and I will show you. Okay, so now, for those who are wondering, here's the second piece. Alright, you still curious, guys? Still curious? This one actually here, this one will have a wing nut. Alright, so there we go. Obviously that plastic comes off, but I undo that, sit that up there. Ooh, look at that. Can you see the concept? Yes. So I got another strip that will go across the back there, and that will help make that whole bench a lot more rigid. Then it will be attached to the spare wheel carrier via another rod or rope or whatever, and there you go, bench space. Yeah. And we might even cut a hole in this one here and put a sink in that, but we'll see. I'm not entirely sure yet. And then once you're done, you obviously fold up the top piece, which is not on it yet, and tighten it all down. And Bob's your uncle. Sweet. Alrighty. So now we're just going to cut that other piece and get that fixed to it. Shall we see what it all looks like? it up. Woohoo! Well, how flash is that, guys? My goodness, I am super stoked with it. Fully installed in what? Under a minute? Oh, a couple of minutes? Yeah, absolutely stoked. So the bench, I think I'm going to have to probably put a leg on it. Maybe get some sort of extendable leg on that just to take the weight. I mean, it's okay and it's fairly solid, but it just right in the corner, it does flap around a bit. So I think a leg on there would be pretty, maybe, I don't know. But I want to put a sink in there somewhere too, so that will add a little bit more weight to it. My funky ass stay, you like that? Yes, oh well. Not one of my finer pieces of work, but it will do at the moment. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do there, because ultimately we're going to have to adjust it for the ground level as well. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Still access all the drawers. We've got bench space here, all this bench space. It's mint, nice, easy, cleanable. Drawers are all sorted out and everything has its place now. So cooking bits and pieces, billy, coffees, sugar, all that sort of stuff. Plates, yeah, collapsible buckets. All our cutlery and stuff actually lives in this thing, which is quite cool. Means you don't have to have a separate drawer. You can just pull that out and that will actually hang on that and hang above the bench. Pots in there. I actually keep my jet boil in there too. Brilliant little things, these things. Yeah. And the piece of de resistance. Look at that. Almost looks like it was built by a professional, doesn't it? So real happy with that. Absolutely stoked with the way that's worked out. Yeah, very, very happy. Just folds in and out. Very cool. I can still access my fridge. I've actually got a pretty cool wee stand-up fridge. I actually won this. Yeah, it was a tradie event thing. So got this, and that just plugs into me 12-volt port down in the back there. We do carry a big chili bin as well, and I'm figuring out a way of carrying that on the external of the car, or exterior of the car. And I'm thinking about getting a cage, an extension platform made up on the top of the spare wheel there. So that'll be another project coming up. So all in all though, guys, this has turned out really well. I'm super stoked. Like I say, we're going to put a sink in there, freshwater tank underneath, and yeah, we should be away laughing. Maybe pull a hose coming out of that little side cabinet there that can connect up to here, give us fresh water. But yeah, very happy with the way it's turned out. Leave your comments in the any comments in the comment section there. Let me know what you guys think. Can you see any room for improvement, or have I slapped it together good enough? Hey, I am stoked with it. I've killed off and used more brain cells this weekend than I would in an entire week of work trying to nut all this out, but it has come together quite nicely and I'm rather happy with it. So should be fun. Now we just need this weather to clear up and become a bit nicer, so we can take the old girl out on a couple of trips, test it out. Alrighty guys, well thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope there's a bit of an insight of what you can actually do to a four-wheel drive vehicle. You don't have to have a minivan or anything like that. And yeah, good luck with your own adventures. And until the next one, guys, happy hunting.